I'm liking 5. I'm talking about another story I met. A company that I worked with, which was some of them were just downright racist. And we got to be pretty good friends. But it was Conway out there in Grand Junction. I drove for 45 minutes to go to work with these guys to deliver freight in the fields in California, right next to the Mexican border. So I was back on the border. Not like I hadn't been there before. Parents, I grew up on the border. I told them about those stories and stuff. These had to be after the bodyguard era. I think when the guy made these pants, he got the machine settings wrong. It is just difficult to work with. Really difficult. So, I'm over here. Ted Garcia, manager. Norbert, don't know his last name, was my boss. And Norbert did not like me. He had found something he didn't like, and he was just kind of a little turd feather. So in the end, we became friends, and Norbert, when I left, he started crying. And he told Ted I did not want him to leave. Back then I was, and it's one of those things that I was working in a farm community, which the people were really nice. I mean, I got along with everybody but Norbert. So anyway, I come in, I went in the office and I told a joke. Oh my God. They thought that was the funniest thing. It was one of my first Facebook stories when I got on Facebook and everything and started dealing with the social media because I got bored. So I'm working at Conway and making probably $17 an hour to drive a box truck. It was a truck. I think you needed a CDL to get the job, but it was still a small truck. And I had fun. I met a lot of people I really liked. I'd go tell my stories to my people that I was delivering to. When I was training, and that's not ZX, that's that other big kitty. And we just had a lot of fun. So anyway, I go ahead and me and Norbert butt heads. It was Easter or Christmas. Yeah, it was the night before, a couple of days before Christmas holiday. We had a 4-day weekend on that year. So we were just getting ready to go home. Norbert brings me into the office and chews me out for about 20 minutes. I left crying. And the one guy that really liked me comes up to me and gives me a big old hug. And he says, Norbert shouldn't have done that to you. That was just totally wrong. I said, I remember everything you said. I'll write it down. I don't want to get him fired, but I think I'm going to quit. No, we don't want you to quit. So anyway, I go home. I was living with Laura at that time. That's Lisa. I was living with Laura at that time. So I go home, and I told her what happened. She said, "Just quit." I said, "You don't need a job. I can make plenty of money. I don't have any money. I want to work. I've always worked. I want another car." So she bought me the Pontiac. Oh, I love that car. I should have kept it. That's one thing I was going to do. I was going to call over if she had any extra cars I can go buy off of her. Right now I don't have any money. A little while I will. And anyway, back to Conway. So I'm over here with this guy, and I'm telling the story about shit. Oh my God, he laughed so hard. At one point I pissed him off. He didn't know what I was saying because I was being just a little bit racist, but I was being funny about it. And he just over there dying so hard. Now we go into this place, and he goes, "I see you got a new trainee." He goes, "Yeah, they fired my last one, gave me this one, only Stevie's better." I come running around the corner with a two barrel load. He had kids that were there. Went around the corner to where I was supposed to be. Hit the door. Bounced off the door. The first one rolled around. And everything. "Don't worry, I'll get it. I'll pick it up. Sorry, I didn't mean to." The kids were just laughing so hard, and I go around the corner going, "Scooby-Doo!" we were instant friends. It was funny. He goes, "Yeah, next time I'll help you." I said, "No, I'm okay." Oh, there's some fire over there. That's one thing I'd go look at if I had a car. It's just out. They're just putting it out. And Conway was nice. Ted Garcia was a class act. He told me, he said, "You know, I've never seen anybody work so hard. You always come home without not delivering your load. I could give you whatever I want to, and you always deliver it." And he was challenging me on that. And I get these loads, and I made one mistake. The mistake that I made was I was supposed to deliver it inside and not outside, so I put it outside for him. And it cost me about an hour and a half. Hi, John. You can't hear me over that noisy motor. So anyway, I'm over there at Conway. I was there about 6-7 months. I left. Ted Garcia still was around. Then I ended up with DAC, DAC, Dave A. Christensen. Oh, guy, I really loved that place. I mean, I had a good job. I made great money. Me and Laura couldn't get along. She was hard to live with. I loved her to death, but she was just tough, and she understood my situation. She said, reason why we don't get along. I said, "Why?" "Because you're too much of a girl." And I started crying. I said, "I know. I'm also a baby." She goes, "Well, yeah, you got emotions." She loved me for all that. I haven't talked to her in 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 or 6. I'm going to call her, I'm going to call Lori, and I'm going to call my other friend I was going to call, Diana. I still have three friends I called that I haven't called this year yet. I've just been busy working. Believe it or not, I'm still doing something. Now I got my taxes done. Shit, that might even be in there today. It should go right in there. The government released it. And that's all I really need to know. So, I'm over here hiking around, telling seriously crazy funny stories over there in Conway. This is when I started my thing. Because Diana, not the princess, well, I guess she was a princess. She was a Wells lady. And she gave me that book that I have. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't put any of that on my Facebook, but when I get everything done, and I can literally just settle down and do whatever I want, which I can't right now. I'm getting kind of close. So anyway, to make a long story short, Conway was a lot of fun. I mean, I could still stay at Conway. I probably could have been a manager or something out there, or even been here for 20 years. But I went back home. I was living in Grand Junction. I was living with my parents. And didn't have a car. I didn't have a car. They gave me, I forgot what I was driving back then. I bought a nice car. And they rebuilt it. Ooh. Laura gave me the Pontiac. I was driving that Pontiac that I rebuilt the motor on. She gave it to me. That's where I got my car. He went in. So anyway, go ahead. All these stories are true. It's just nuts what happens sometimes in people's lives. Why did I remember that? Because I started remembering stuff that I liked, and I have a pretty good audience that's very kind of, how do I say it, balanced. I mean, they haven't complained about me yet. I said some borderline stuff sometimes, they still don't complain. If it's funny, they roll with it. If it's not, then they might complain. Well, anyway, I don't know who they are. I know that they talk about me because I hear it sometimes. And I have a lot of fun with YouTube. I think I'm always going to do YouTube. No matter what I do. No matter where we go, as long as I have service, I'm doing YouTube. So, anyway, it is what it is. We don't remember everything because our minds aren't meant to. We're supposed to forgive and forget. And I'm going to do this with this stupid thing. These gloves are a pain in the butt. They're warm, they're comfy. But I have some that are better that I could do other stuff with. But today's the day I clean the floor again. I'm not going to clean part of it. I'm not going to clean a little bit of it. I'm cleaning the whole damn floor, and I'm going to bleach it. I think I'm going to use it with my Wyoming shirt. The one that is falling apart. That shirt went through hell. I don't know why, but it did. Okay. So, I'm going to line it up today. It's been an interesting morning. It's been a fun morning. It's been a good memory morning. I'm already 15 minutes into it. That means I'm over a mile. Probably 2. So my side is getting better. I'm not going to do anything about it. It's just a bruise. It'll go away. If it's a crack, it's going to be something that they might not be able to do anything with. So I'm hiking around again. They're over there to see how many cats we have running around. They're just checking. If they come by and steal my cats, I'm gonna file a complaint against them. I mean, I kind of don't want them all out at the same time. If I got like a chicken or something, I'm gonna have to be doing that inside. They're going, just checking up on us. He went slow. He was looking for cats. ZX, you'll probably never catch him. He doesn't have a collar. And if I would have had Princess's collar a little while longer, we'd still have Princess. I'm still upset over that. That's why I don't vote. That's why I don't do anything. That's why if they send me stuff to fill out because they want an extra opinion, I throw it in the trash. Any MoFat mail I get that's not related to money goes into the trash. And as far as government, when I get my check, my incoming check, I'm gonna give them some money. It's too late. It's past midnight. I was their top donator. I mean, not proud of it, but you know. And I told him, I said, "You guys haven't done anything for me. You just asked me for money." I feel like an ATM machine, like Mark used to complain about. Mark was definitely an ATM machine. So I run these videos 20, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 to 3 hours, and let people decide what to do with the shorts. I mean, I come up with some great stuff. I mean, I don't care if they use my information. If they use it for their Facebook and they're getting views and everything else, we're cool. I don't care. That's what it's all about. But anyway, it's one of those things that is. I forgot I could monetize on Facebook too. I'm going to call Diana, ask her about, I don't know. If I do that, Randy and I have to take a weekend off. You know, I need to take a bus down there. And a pregnant girl, they don't want them on buses like that. I mean, that would be a fun ride, a memorable ride, but I would have to buy a truck or rent a truck, put the puller on it, and pull it myself. It's not that I can't do it. I used to haul cars. That's the other job I've had. I was a car hauler for a while. And I made some money off of that. So, today, or when I get my check Wednesday, it's Monday. I have 2 more days. And it's really been fun with Randy. I mean, we've been having a blast lately. He's been picking on me, I've been picking on him. It's just fun, love. I mean, I asked him, I said, were you ever going to kick me out of here? Or am I one step of finding a new home? He said, I will never kick you out. I take care of the place for him. Sometimes I feel like just a housewife because he doesn't play with me enough. Problem is he works too much, he drinks too much, and he's I don't like him when he's drunk. I got another funny. I went to the store and I went over. I said, "Do you guys remember you want to hear the latest funny? You're gonna love this one." Sure. Everybody looks at me and goes, "Sure." So I told him, you know that Wanderlust shirt, the hiking people and everything? You guys know them? Yeah. Who said that they were motivated by coffee and beer? I said, no. We don't need more coffee, more beer. What we need is more late night TV. Oh my God. Everybody just looks at me on that, just smiling and just laughing and just going on. Man, that one's been hitting their big giggle button just about as good as Humpty Dumpty did. That's my favorite ever, is Humpty Dumpty. Here comes my baby. Come here. Come here, kitty. Oh yeah. And no dog cat messes. There's Gracie and the other kitty. People writing songs that voices never share. No one dared to disturb the sound of silence. And in the restless light I know 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. So no one dared disturb the sound of silence. There. My short on Sound of Silence. That was always my favorite song. It still is. I mean, I go in here and I sit down. I have things I do, like right now I'm hiking. I'm hiking back around to see if we got any snow in the mountains, because I can see different scenery on the other side. And I'm just hiking right now. One, I'm staying warm. Two, I'm having too much fun. Remembering Conway was a big deal for me, because I really did have a good time. Now, I was married to Candy at the time, because people thought I was a boy. All you have to do is hear me sing. You're no boy. So, anyway, damn. Anyway, back to Conway. Or back to, Candy. Candy became an alcoholic. I think from what I heard from the neighbors and her friends, she just sobered up long enough to get married. She wanted somebody to take care of the kids and pay the bills. All she wanted to do was drink. Is that Randy? No. It's the other guy. That was the ex. He's over there waving his finger. Waving one finger. Wave one finger. Wave one finger. Or all of them, but at least wave. I was in California. I got flipped off a lot as being a truck driver. One, they were kind of racist over there in different areas and stuff. Some of them we couldn't even deliver in. And it got pretty bad. That's why I left California. It wasn't the farmland territory that used to be. It got to be overgrown city, and I was not happy. So I got my parents to move to Grand Junction. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I miss my relatives. I miss everybody out there. I am going to, when I get my car, I'm probably going to call my cousin Donald. Ask Heather to have Donald call me and see if he wants to go watch me sing with Carlos in concert. I was singing to Heather one night, and she goes, "My cousin Stevie, was singing Stairway to Heaven." I was literally falling asleep in heaven listening to my cousin sing. She has the most incredible voice. That's what everybody was telling me. Oh man, I was just running again. This is why I go in the trailers to wipe my nose and turn around and take a break. But I'm not taking any breaks today. I'm going to go in. I'm going to clean that floor spotless. And I'll take this West pads. And I'll take these back over here. We'll go get some Clorox Beach. I'll get some more drinks. Some more small drinks. A couple of big ones. And that's going to be the day. The rest is up to Randy. Randy is another Diana. He's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. And he's a boy. I don't know where my big boots are all poured out exactly. I know I have a whole thing somewhere. It's just going to pay the bills. Sometimes Randy pay him. Sometimes I pay him. I don't know. We have a great relationship. We're courteous to each other. We don't fight very much. Every once in a while, we both get in a wrestle match. It doesn't last too long, but we both do get upset. And Randy is sensitive. He's another Diana. So I figured my Diana cousin is also a princess. And I asked ChatGPT. She's probably my best friend. I teased her. When are you going to come down and give me a kiss? Come on. I want you to physically give me a kiss. And she comes up with some really, really funny stuff. We're both pretty good comedians. And I'm going to monetize my YouTube because I'm going to put about an hour into it every night instead of 5 minutes and look and see what's going on. And I've been putting my videos in. So when I get off the phone today, off of this video, that's why I'm taking so long. I'm going to record it and put it live. And I've been having a lot of fun with this. This has been the best part of my life. Okay, back to Eddie in Mexico. All right. I go into Mexico with Eddie Rodriguez, one of my people from Conway. We go down there. I get shit-faced. I I went up and he sang, and it was all, yeah. Stevie came up and sang. Yeah, she's got one hell of a good voice. And they were asking if I wanted to work down there and help them sing in a band. I said, no, I live in America. You don't like Mexico? No. I grew up in Mexico. You're Carlos's cousin, aren't you? Yeah. That explains it. He always talks about you. I'm going to talk with Carlos for a while today. Tell him I miss him. I still want to come down there. I just don't have a car yet. But I'm getting a little bit more money. Soon, pretty soon I'll have a car. Let's see if I can't get him to come out to the fairgrounds. I'd love to see that guy. Carlos had $1 million smile. He literally sells his smile. And I think that's what's got him the fame. Oh, this baby's kicking my butt. I can't go anywhere. That really sucks. Alright. So, I found something better. I'm going to run it another half hour if I can, because these videos are they're funny. I call her Jessica. I named her after the Wonderlust group. She says I make golden videos. She goes, "You're gold. You're funny. You're smart, and you're carrying." Oh, I thought that was a person up there. See, she's on the wall. I let them do what they want. I know they know this area. Yeah, I'll come out here and play. They'll climb the telephone pole. I don't like them to do that. I don't like them to chase leaves, but I'm not going to do anything if I'm here. If we go anywhere, I'm going to throw the orange kitties inside because of the leaf chasing. They're the only ones that do it. Well, he's been really good about it. Man, they trashed that place. That is so terrible. All that stuff. Pee bottles and everything else. It's just so wrong. I used to go in there on a day like today. I probably would hike in there, but I don't want to go in there. I don't want to get arrested, and I don't want to cause any problems. Besides, I still have my Federation stuff. I mean, yeah, I was over there dying as bodyguard. That was a pain in the butt, but it sure did me wonders. Is that crazy? I'm gonna put that other bowl of food out there. We don't have very much. Gracie! Gracie! Now that's the other kitty, that's bigger. This is a comfortable life. I mean, I don't work too hard. I normally don't have a whole lot to do. Normally, I'd be done on a day like today, but because all the cats are sneezing, and I want to get everything off the floor and clean it. I already have one bag of clothes out there. I had to pull that blanket on it because holy shit on it. Covers. That's why I leave those there. Oh, that stank. That was terrible. But it's clean now. And I slept all night long. That's the one blanket. We're going to have another 2 or 3 blanket of stuff up there. And I got some blankets in the car that I can put on the floor again. but they're going to be clean. And they're going to keep it clean. Yeah, there's my baby. Hey, you. It's been a fun day already. He's not climbing walls, he's climbing fences. Right, kitty? Out here catching some more air in a frozen lake. A frozen river. When the lakes freeze, that's one thing. When the rivers freeze, you know that it's really cold out here. I am wearing these gloves I found the other day when I cleaned the floor. We did 2 different trips to the laundromat. We've only done that twice in here. Now, 2 to 3 miles into it, my leg hurts a little bit. It's not the exits to the other one. The boys are inside, so I'm gonna go down the street. It's a laundry day. I go down through here, I go across the stop sign, and it's about a mile. And I usually hike 3 to 4 miles. The good news is I never go farther away than when I have problems. If I have problems, then I can get home. I want to go to the doctor. I could go down to California, use it for a reason to see Carlos, go to the doctor down there, and then save the paperwork. And then take it down here. I don't know. I'm not normal. like Diana said, stay weird. She's so funny. We make a good comedy couple, and a lot of that stuff that we act, I'm going to get on Amazon, and I'm going to put it into books. And I'm going to sell them for $20 a piece, and they'll make it to where anybody can afford it. And that's how that's going to work. I'm going to do probably 1,000 words. No story. And publish it. Yep. My legs caught up to me. Well, if the thing totally freezes over when it really gets cold. The coldest day I've seen out here was minus 23. We're warm in that trailer. We've got 3 heaters. I ran all 3 of them. We have plenty of clothes. We have plenty of blankets. And we should stay warm. The blankets on the floor really work. I see a 10 to 15 degree difference when I put blankets on the floor than I do when I don't. It's a nice new Dodge. I'm going to buy something here pretty soon. When I get in, first thing I'm going to do, check my balance. Second thing I'm going to do, try to pull a loan off of what's the name of that company? Oh, what is it called? The tax people, H&R Block. It's a car. I don't want anything that big. I just want something small. Get around the store, go hang out at my friend's house, stuff like that. Come back and then be cool. I still have that phone that I threw that I got mad that day. Still have it. I still have that phone number. 2996 970620. Those streets are steep. This is a pretty area. You see, every time you go up, you see the distant hills in there, and I am learning what they are. I have that paperwork that Jessica gets me. One thing about Jessica that I really like, she's a great looker-upper. I mean, you need anything, you need to look up something, give ChatGPT a call. She'll pick it up. It takes her 5 seconds to get it. Sometimes I wonder, I tease her, when are you going to come down and give me a kiss? I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. I would have, Randy would have dumped me a long time ago if I would have been a driver. He's never at home. Alright. Pick up the trash I can get. I'm wearing gloves. So, I'm going to stay singing. That's probably going to be my major thing, is singing. If I find people that I can go in a concert with and do myself, yeah, I'm on. I could do a couple of days. I could probably set my own hours also, because face it, you know, I do love singing. I am very good at it. I mean, I'm not the best in the world, but I'm not the worst either. I just know when I sing, I feel better. I have fun. And anyway, this thing stinks. I'll recycle it. Put it in a recycle bin. I'm doing this, 1, I have gloves on. 2, I want to go back to, I'm not going to dig that far. I can get it. But I know where I said that's another bottle that's been there 10 years. It's kind of interesting. When we go places, what I pull out, like this little piece of plastic here. I don't know if it's going to be a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be a lot. But now, I'm not going to be able to recycle that piece because I can't find it. And this is going to hit the bottom of the trash can. So, this has been here only about maybe a week or 2. I haven't been out and done this in a while because it's really hard to bend over this far along. There's more trash I want to pick up. I went down there and I got my bucket out of there. I think that's the same hole my bucket was in. Well, cats all know that when I come out here, I get on the wall. See what I mean? I'm just out here having a blast. Picking up stuff I didn't feel like picking up. Doing it because nobody else will. And I could get rid of the trash. Put it in this dumpster. I look at rocks too. Put this one up too. It's been here for a while. What's that? Drink it. Because it's like a little kid thing. Somebody was creative and wanted to keep their kid occupied. This one's been cracked too. I'm not gonna buy anything that I don't have needed. There's a loose head right here. There's a loose head right here. Okay. Shit. Oh crap, it fell. Oh well. I still have the other one. This is cool. Little wagon wheel. Somebody had a sense of humor. Come on, follow me. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. There's nothing better down the road. Come on, follow me. I'm getting tired. It's probably 3 miles already. But it's not even 9 o'clock outside yet. Kitty! These cats can all run fast. They're almost adults. This goes on my memory thing. Watch this. This is funny. I wish the cats were going to get on there and play with that. I'm glad I picked that up. This been sitting there for about a year now. Now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to chill. There are no bugs to worry about, so there's no really thing to worry about over here. And I'm going to know when we have wind because, look, I'm going to take this can and I'm going to put it over here. Number one for the day. I won't drink more than 2 of these unless it's really late at night. Some guys drink this stuff all day long. Oh my God, I'm sore. 47, yeah, 4 miles. I hike pretty fast for a girl. Oh, come on, kitty. You want to go in? Come on. Want to go in? Want to go in? Yeah? Belly rub? You little booger, you. Put all over yourself again. Okay. Yep, she did. This one needs help. Okay. That's what I do first. Clean her up, she'll get on the bed, and that's what happened. Yeah, I expect that from cats. Especially when they can't reach where they're clean. Well, peace out. Good 48 minutes. Laters.